Hey, yr8. I'm just doing a quick video on how to use Excel for your upcoming assessment task. In Excel, in question 3, we've asked you to use Excel to make a table or a graph showing how many of your belongings fit into each of the different worker condition ratings. And if you've done part 1 up the top here, you would have found out that the ratings are either excellent, fair, basic, or unfair. So I'm going to jump over to Excel and show you how I started it off. This is just my idea. You guys can play with this program to try and figure out what you want to do. And I've listed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 items here. You guys have got to do 10, but I've just come up with some ideas here. And I'm going to just make up a rating out of 4 for each of these. Obviously, my ratings are down here. 1 is unfair, 2 is basic, 3 is fair, and 4 is excellent. Now, you need to do your research, but I'm just giving an example today. So my shirt is going to be a 2. Computer is going to be very unfair, 1. 3. Surfboard is a 1. Shoes, really good. They're a 4. My bed's a 2. And the rug is a 1. This is just assigning a number to a rating here, okay? Once you've got this, you can start to actually create the graph. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click shirt up the top there. I'm going to hold the shift key and select 1 down the bottom. And what that does is it selects all that data in Excel. And then I can go over here and go insert up the top here. And I've got a whole bunch of different charts that I can insert, okay? I've got to try and figure out which one's going to be best to convey your idea. So I'm going to click on recommended charts because Excel is pretty smart and it comes up with some ideas that it might want to look like. This is a vertical cluster column. This is a horizontal cluster column. We've got a pie graph and we've got a funnel chart as well. Look, I'm just going to go with this one for now. You guys can have a look in all charts. There's lots of different things that Excel will make for you, but I'm just going to pick up this one today. And this is starting to look like how I want it to, because we've got all the different things along here and it gives me a number of which rating they're at. What I don't like is that it's uneven and uncommon and I can't see a scale. So what I'm going to do first is order all these numbers. To do that, I go data. So I selected all these numbers, press 2 up the top, hold shift, then click 1 and go A to Z and you just click sort. And then what that does is it sorts all these numbers. So I've got all my unfair products at the start here and my fair or excellent products at the end here. Last thing I'm going to do, just playing with these charts, is I don't like how these numbers along here, it shouldn't go to 4.5 because our highest rating is a 4. And I don't like that it jumps up in 0.5 numbers. So what I'm going to do is select the y-axis, which is this axis along here. Notice that I clicked on it and you'll see there's a bit of a box that comes around it. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to right click on it. And I'm going to say format axis. This is where it gets a little bit hard. Move my head out of the way. Now, I'm formatting these axes. I want the maximum just to be 4, not 4.5. You can see that changes the maximum to 4. And I want the units not to be in 0.5s. I want them to be in 1s. Starting to get there. I'm just going to cross out of that. There's some really good instructions there from Mrs. Logan about what else you need to add, like a chart title. So you need to come up with a chart title. You also need to type an explanation about what these numbers mean. Because if I'm just viewing this graph without a bit of a description about what the 1, 2, 3, and 4 means, it doesn't mean anything to me. It's an idea about how to start. I'd really like you guys to go in and play with these as well. You can make them look cool. Excel's a great program, albeit a little bit hard to use. But this is supposed to expose you to it a little bit. Good luck with creating it all.